But now we're letting them in, right? Now they're in New York. They're not honoring the detainers, brother.
Okay, this is another.
So now they're NTOR. They're beating up cops in New York City. Then they're letting them out of jail. They're not calling ICE to go grab them, to remove them.
I'll explain this in a second. I'll let you finish, and I'll.
Yeah, that
clarify.
guy is. We're letting NTO through the NGO. They're getting in the country. Then they're committing a pretty serious crime. They're not, the state and local, like NYPD, they're not calling. It's against the law to call. So now this guy's been into the country in like a quasi-legal way, commits a crime. Like those cops that got beat up in New York, ICE showed up at the jail, they weren't there. They fled, bro. So they're not even letting the feds know at the local level when these guys do commit a crime. That's even more insane, right? Or am I just out of my mind?
No, this has been a problem for a very long time. I can explain this because especially since ICE is, So, okay. Once you come into the country, guys, right, and you've been processed, right, and Border Patrol gives you your NTAOR, NTA, notice to appear, right, where you're going to go see an immigration judge in your local jurisdiction of wherever the fuck you're going to go. Let's say for hypothetical purposes with Zach's story, you say, I got family in New York, I want to go to New York. You're an illegal alien. You go to New York, right?
Yeah.
You commit a crime while you're in New York. I don't like this NYPD officer. You fucking punch him, right? You get arrested. Technically, since you've been arrested and you're an illegal alien, NYPD should put a detainer on you. Well, actually, excuse me. Immigration Customs Enforcement should put a detainer on you because they get a list of everyone that's arrested and anyone that's an illegal alien, they put a detainer on them, right? It's the job of the local agency that arrested the illegal alien to hold that person so immigration can come get them.
And remove them out of the country or put them in prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they go ahead, he goes into jail for punching a cop. They're supposed to give their manifest to immigration. Immigration looks at it. Okay, these guys are illegal. We're going to come pick them up tomorrow once they're released from the court.
Got it.
What NYPD is doing, and this is common with a lot of law enforcement agencies, especially in sanctuary states or cities, they're not honoring the detainers. So the guy punches him, commits the crime. NYPD doesn't put a detainer because maybe the mayor tells him you can't. It's illegal. It's against policy.
Even if it's dude.
Yeah, it's against policy. So they don't hold the body or hold the prisoner for immigration to come get him.
And then he goes back out on the street and he's still getting government resources. And there's still veterans that are messed up in the head. They need counseling, they need housing, they need food. But this guy just committed a crime in here quasi-legally on an NTAOR and
this is a very big problem. This is with sanctuary cities. There's a couple sanctuary cities. There's a lot of sanctuary cities in the United States. New York, San Francisco, Austin, Texas. Boston, Massachusetts.
They just spent $1 billion in mass. The governor spent $1 billion. This is all public record. Spent $1 billion. And then one of the political groups like, well, where'd that money go to? They can't even get the answers where the $1 billion went. And these are little kids. And you know, there's so much to it, and I want to get into it. But
yeah, no. I just wanted to chat. Does this all make sense to you guys? Give me ones in the chat. I know we've been throwing a lot of immigration lingo at you guys. This is like literally like a class on the Immigration Nationality Act, INA. But give me ones if this is making sense, or two if you're confused. Hit 2 and then tell us why specifically you might be confused. But that's what a detainer is, and that's what he's explaining. Border Patrol lets them go. They go to New York. They commit a crime. Then the immigration officials, because once they're in the United States, it becomes ICE's problem. It's no longer Border Patrol's problem.
Yeah.
Because now they're in the interior. And the law enforcement agencies, when they arrest these illegal aliens, are not honoring immigration detainers so that these people can be removed. So it's a double whammy. They come in illegally, they commit crimes.
They get flown in, all the money, all the whole time, and they're still on the dole. They're still on the dole.
This is scary, bro.
Yeah.
Very scary.
Overwhelming ones. Awesome. Cool. Most people are getting where we're going here. Yeah, guys, like I said, we're using a lot of acronyms, but I'm trying to really explain this because I really want the American public to know what the fuck is going on here.
You're doing a phenomenal job, bro. You're doing a great job. Wow. That's why I wanted to sit down with you, because you're ex-HSI. Stuff that I can't explain, you can really put it out there, because I wasn't, I'm not a Harvard graduate kid by any means.
But this is scary what you're telling me. Because, like, dude, when I was in, none of this was going on. Everybody's getting ER. No one's getting NTAs.
I signed up to remove people, not assist them into the country so they can go commit crimes and take away resources.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm thinking?
Fucking
Let's
crazy.
say I'm a master criminal.
Yeah.
And I see people come work for me. They get arrested. They go to jail for a long time. But now with this new system, I could just find some aliens that are not from the country, hire them to work for me, do crime, and then they'll be out in 2 days. Couple days. I'm thinking like evil genius, bro. Like, well, that's crazy.
You can then bring them in, and you can basically force them to do sex work, dude. You can be a pimp, brother. I mean, it's not hard. Why do you think there's so much trafficking?
Remember, keep in mind, they didn't document those kids
at all.
They're trafficking, bro. I mean, that's what's going on, bro. And you can't go find them. So what you just said, but imagine with the sex work. Forget like going to rob people. They're doing that on their own. But I'm a grown man, right? Like, I'm a little hefty, I'm a little big around the tummy, but I'm a grown dude. I could go grab 10, 15 girls, and now I have my own brothel, bro. They can't find these
And those
little
kids
girls.
aren't documented, so that's
they
what
can just
makes it
pay
worse.
for them. Yeah, because they don't have no bio data.
Yeah.
They show up to these addresses and they're not there.
Wow.
But no one's speaking out, but I'm forced to be the one to speak out, and it's not really a clout thing. If it was up to me, I would just be removing people in Arizona. You guys would never see my ugly face, bro. I'd be down there working, earning a living, doing the right thing.
So let me ask you this.
So,
Is there like pushback if you like catch people and you're like, no, I want to ER this guy's a
of
criminal?
course.
What do they tell you at the...
they just want it done, and they want it done fast. They used to brag about how many files we got done per shift. I'm like, why are we bragging about the files? Let's go as slow as possible. Clog this up immediately.
Yeah.
Why, as my supervisor, why do you want me to do more files? What does that entail?
So they want to get more people in.
Yeah, of course. Because then they have, like, you can only hold people for a certain amount of time. And you're talking about a lot of people, bro.
Yeah. So they're not even because it used to be, how many ERs did we do? That's not the flex anymore.
No, the flex
It's how
is
many people come in.
OR. How many people we OR? How many little kids do we OR? How many family units, FMUs?
What's the reason?
And then, yeah, that's for you. Yeah, and like,
Okay,
and then the other thing, no, talk about it, bro. I'm not here to stop you. But the other thing, what about all the agents, bro? Why do you think dudes are doming themselves? We're one of the highest rated, man. Your whole entire. What if you're a 15-year agent? You took the vax because they told you to. You just like whatever.
Yeah.
And now you've seen 15 years of work get overturned in like 6 months. Think about all the people that you've caught over the past 15 years. You just saw that all go away. You let in more people in your career than you actually caught.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then they're like, my whole life's a lie. I gave everything. I was divorced. My wife left me. I was on a man. You know, what do you have to live for anymore? I mean, you know, your job shouldn't be your life, but how is it not weigh on you, bro? And you can't say nothing or you lose your job.
Have a lot of guys resigned because of these new mandates?
I mean,
with
what's the
immigration?
economy out there? I see the chat. They tell me I'm going to be an Uber driver or whatever. My father drives a cab. I mean, dude, not a lot of guys want to resign. They want to keep getting money.
Of course.
To me, listen, and everyone has their plan and everyone's their own man. I'm not going to sit here and judge. I have a glass house, bro. But it's cowardly. Let's call it for what it is. I'm here. It's cowardly to at least not speak up. And it took me 3.5 years. It took me a big platform to do it. But I don't know. I'd like you guys' opinion. Do you think it's cowardly? Do you think it's
No, what's your, like, I mean, me and you talked
do you think
about
it's
this
like a
before.
clout thing for me? Like, it's tough because you got to really reconcile this in your brain, bro. And then I got to go back to work and see what they're gonna do to me.
Yeah.
And it's you know, I got a family. My family, they're scared, bro. People are scared of the government. These are the big boys. You're not talking about small peanuts here. So
I mean, trust me, I know what we're looking at, you know, Border Patrol Internal Affairs, we're looking at Office of Inspector General. I know how much you're putting in. Like, that's why me and you spoke before. I said, are you sure you want to do this? Because I already knew what was going to come.
yeah, I got
being
right
a
with
whistleblower.
and I'm not here to push it, but I got right with my God, brother.
Yeah.
That's the one I got right with my creator, bro.
Yeah.
I said, let's do it for the kids, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not even the guy that should be talking about this. There's a bunch of agents that we talk about it all the time. They're smarter than me. They talk without an accent. They went to better school, whatever. But it's like, yo, I got to do what I got to do. I got to step up.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
yeah. No,
I think at this point,
it's mind-blowing.
yeah, because bro, I don't know how many people will actually do this willingly, and that's bravery. What I will say though is, you should go on a different podcast too as well. Talk
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, no,
no, I
no,
want you guys to help. I want you guys to
everyone.
help me
Platforms.
too. I want you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
to help me and like keep
get
an
this
eye
out.
on me, brother.
Yeah.
What if they, what if whatever the consequences are, I still got a family. I need to be able to reach out to somebody to like keep the story out in the
And
public.
we will. We absolutely will.
I don't know, man. It's like it's a catch-22, bro. Like, do you do it? Do you not? But wait on me, bro. It's like the taste in your mouth. Like you don't have no flavor no more. Like you're going through life. Before I was catching people, returning them. It's what you signed up and expected. Now you come home to your girl and you're just like, we let another XYZ in.